What's good, y'all? It's Mark Coster, aka Mark Q Show, and we're back with a brand new vlog for you and for all you on YouTube that tune in to me. Hey, so I'm bringing back an old topic or concept from my 14th vlog. Man, we've come so far. Vlog 23. We're going all the way back to 14. That's some years. That's some vlogging. That's really not that long, but it's long enough, and that's a lot of vlogging. Like I've always said, every new vlog I come out with, it's always the same feeling. I can't believe I'm at vlog 23, or I'm at vlog number 30 something, because I'd never think I'd be vlogging that much on YouTube. This all started with rapping, so it's evolved, and it's great. Nostalgia. Sorry. Anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand. I took a concept from my 14th vlog called Things You Don't Know or Might Not Know About Me. And we're going to bring it back. Change the name up, whatever. Still same kind of name with the same message. Things you don't know about myself. And that's for real. I've got 8 things here that you might not know about me that I have written down. I also rewatched my 14th vlog and relearned what I said in that vlog, so I would definitely not say it again in this one. But it may just come out. We don't know. But I have some things written down here to give me somewhat of direction. So we've got the first one, which is going to be starting with a shout out. Shout out to the homie G.I.Rilla. You should definitely check him out if you don't know about him. Also check out his channel, The 8th Producer. He's got crazy videos, crazy beats, done some collaborations with him. The man's a beast. Fire, and you should check him out. But yeah, shout out to the homie G.I.Rilla. On my 14th vlog, he asked me a question in the comments, and we're going to address that question today. Hopefully I answer your question. He asked me how I started rapping. Well, I was a poem writer. I wrote stories, I wrote poems, and I did it more just when I felt like it, when I felt like writing. And then one day after my sister and my nephew's dad broke up and separated, he was staying at the house for a while. Not going to get too much into the family drama of it all, but he was staying in one of the rooms, and I just happened to walk by while he was in there, and his door was open. He was listening to Life Jennings' Must Be Nice, which is a fire song, by the way. He was writing a rap, and I asked him, and he told me that, and I asked if I could write with him, and he told me, yeah, as long as I don't bug him too much. So just to get me started, I asked him a basic question or two, like how do I get started? Why is rhyming important? Because he said just start writing. And whatever comes out, comes out. And just try to make it rhyme as much. And rhyming, I guess, isn't that important, is what he said, but it sounds better when you rhyme. You don't gotta rhyme every word, but you gotta rhyme. I was all sorts of confused, but it gave me something to go off of, and that was the beginning of it. I started writing. I don't remember what my first rap was, or what I said when I wrote it. I just remember that was officially my first rap song that I wrote, and my very first rap moment. So that moment, I started writing to beats that I would hear. Like I'd be listening to Ludacris or DMX or T.I. or something, and a fire beat would come on in the headphones. I'd be like, I want to rap to that. So I'd write a rap, but then I'd never record it. I didn't put it out. I was one of those people that just wrote raps and had a bunch of raps, but never put them out for the longest time. And then I met this kid, Young T, and Big Drew, and my buddy J.H. Sweet, who doesn't live in Napa anymore. They kind of pushed me to jump on YouTube and start rapping, especially Young T. Young T and I did my first videos together. he's the one who really pushed me to do it though. Like, if it wasn't for him pushing me and showing me how easy it was to upload a video to YouTube from my first iPhone, you know, I probably wouldn't have started recording, but I'm glad I did because now I'm here recording this for all of you. But yeah, no, that's the story of my very first moment rapping, and that's like what really pushed me to really start. Was this kid Young T that I used to rap with. He really pushed me to do it online. He really kind of jumped the ball and like played catch with me, I guess you could say. You know, he jumped on that and just started throwing it back, and I was just so happy to have someone playing catch with me that it just sparked something in me, you know. And then I started to move on from playing catch and get into other things, which brought me here. I know, I talk so much. But, alright, since that one's done, shout out to G.I. for the awesome fucking question. That was sick. I love that question. One of my favorites in this vlog that we're doing now. We got number 2. We're going to move on. We're going to kind of switch up these questions. This one is favorite and least favorite holiday. Well, my favorite holiday is 4th of July. I just love 4th of July. Man, it always gets me. And then my least favorite holidays, dun dun dun. Christmas and Valentine's Day. Christmas, just too many things, too many rotten things, too many painful things happen, and they kind of hit me around that time. So it makes Christmas a little hard for me. Valentine's Day, just another day. Unless you're not single. If you have like a significant other, you know, Valentine's Day is awesome. But I don't know. Not a big fan. Moving on to the next question, or the next thing, number 3. My mom mentioned in the comments of my 14th vlog, shout out to my mom, about how I should tell you about how I used to go camping a lot. And I used to kind of go places all the time. For camping, just for day trips, family trips. My sister hated it, for the most part. At least that's how I feel. She never seemed like she had a good time. But we used to go camping a lot, and a few places that we went that I liked was Yosemite. That was probably my favorite place that I've gone. Salt Point Beach was another cool place. I really liked it there. And camping on the American River. That was pretty fun. I tried panning for gold once, like they taught me in like elementary school. Didn't work out very well, and I didn't find anything. I was so disappointed. I also camped at Bodega Bay on a few occasions. The place is alright, it's cold there. But on a nice day, it's beautiful. Moving on to my 4th thing that we got here, and I probably have stated this on many occasions in raps, and may have done this in other vlogs, but I'm going to say it one more time because it wasn't in my 14th one that I can remember. My zodiac signs and birth year. I was born in 1988, and the zodiac sign for that year, the Chinese zodiac sign for that year is a dragon. So I'm a dragon, and I was born in August, so I'm a Leo. And I'm very proud Leo. But those are my signs, Leo and a dragon. Few of my favorite movies. Cruel Intentions is my first favorite movie, like my number 1 favorite movie. Amazing movie. So I don't know what it is. That movie just, that's like my movie. But I don't know. That one stands at number 1 though. And I don't know about the rest of them. They're kind of out of order. First one's solid, but number 2 and 3 and on, but I don't know. Signs is another one though, with Joaquin Phoenix and Mel Gibson. I really like that movie. It's pretty high up there on the list for me. Terminator 2, Judgment Day. That's a good one. That was my favorite Terminator. I like taking pictures. Some of you may know on my Twitter with all the selfies I shared stuff, but whenever I go on trips, places, anything, I try to snap at least a few pictures of something cool or something that sticks out to me. There was another time I went up to Oregon to go see family, and I got to go walk around through town, and there's these people. They looked like they were kids, younger adults, I'd say, not like super young kids or high school kids, but they were like young adults, and they had a sign. I think it was asking for spare change, and the guy, he was playing guitar and singing. And I asked him if I could record him while he played and sing for a second. He said yeah, and I put it on my channel. So if you haven't found that video, you should definitely look it up. It was around the time they had that really cool eclipse. But anyway, yeah, I like street art, street singing, paintings. I'll go stare at paintings all day long and look at them and just really look at them. I like designs and architecture. Like, I don't know, I'm drawn to art on all levels, I guess. Paintings, drawings. I even draw sometimes. Nothing special. I'm no Michael da Vinci or something like that, I'm no painter like one of the great painters. But I do like to paint sometimes. I'm no artist. I'm no like super cool drawer, but I like to draw. Moving on. Oh, this is a good one. My top 8 favorite rappers. Now I know I've had an interview on YouTube where I revealed like my top 6. And recently there was this status on Facebook by this guy. I don't even remember his name, unfortunately. But he made a really, I guess people would call it maybe a trolley status, but he made a status that caught my attention. And this one didn't seem like all the 50 other ones I saw on Facebook that day. This one said, if you think M is a GOAT, no, it started off with, if M as in Eminem, sure most of you could figure that out already, but just in case you're, not there with us on the same page, we're talking about Eminem. Is M a GOAT? If you think he is, drop your top 5 favorite rappers. So I'm like, again, I look at that one and it was different compared to the 50 other ones I read that day. So I was like, alright, cool. That sounds reasonable enough. And so I put, yeah, M is one of many GOATs, is what I told him. He's not the GOAT, but he is one of many GOATs. And then I proceeded to drop my top 5, which is Tupac, Bizzy Bone, Eminem, T.I., and DMX. And he then responded to my top 5 and my answer with, if M is a GOAT, shouldn't he be number 1? That was a fair question. It really was. Not even mad. Not even upset. It was fair. Super clean. Like, I liked it. It was a nice question. So I answered it. The best answer I could. He doesn't have to be number 1 to be one of many GOATs. And that was a fair answer, I felt like. And then he said, alright, like he said that was cool. He said, very mainstream top 5, by the way. None of them would be in my top 5. I said, I can respect that. Everyone's different. Everyone's got their own preferences. I know mine would raise a few eyebrows, and it probably does. And plus, he only asked for my top 5. I mean, who knows what comes after DMX, right? Well, today we're going to get there. We're going to talk about it. You're going to find out what comes after DMX, who's number 5 on my top 5. So, who comes after DMX? Well, if you saw the interview, you seen or heard that I stated a young rapper from Antioch, California, who's no longer alive, unfortunately, named Woody. Woodie. He was gang affiliated, but his music is timeless. And if I had to describe him, he was a lyricist ahead of his time. If he were in the game now, rapping at a higher level than he used to be, oh, he'd be making such big waves. Like, I'm talking god tsunami-sized waves that would capsize a Navy patrol boat or something, or capsize a cargo ship the size of fucking Cuba. You know, I'm talking just a rogue wave size in the rap game. I feel like he would be that rogue wave. He could really put it down. His music's timeless, and that's all that really can be said about him. He's number 6, solidified, cemented. It's there. He's there, number 6, behind DMX. And then after him comes Locksmith from Richmond, California. I like Locksmith a lot. He's got it all, in my opinion. And he's only gotten better since Frontline. So, I mean, he's a star. He's got it all. And after Locksmith comes the battle rapper from Portland, Oregon, Immaculate. Because he's not only a dope battler with crazy skills in the battle ring, but he makes really dope-ass music. Like, he doesn't just rap in battles and acapella freestyles or stuff like that. He legitimately raps, too. A lot of these battle rappers do. But out of all of them, I think Ilmac would be my favorite as of right now. He's always been, you know, consistent with his music. And he's, like I said, only gotten better over time. So he's a solid number 8. So there we go. My top 8. We have Tupac, Bizzy Bone, Eminem, T.I., DMX, Woody, Locksmith, and Ilmac. That's my top 8. Done. But I really enjoyed that conversation with that guy. And if you are watching this, if you see this vlog, shout out. Let them know it's you in the comments so they can check you out too. Drop a link. And now we move on to the last thing on this vlog that we're going to talk about. And it's actually my favorite one. Places I want to visit someday. Oh man. There's a lot on my bucket list too, it really is. But we're going to just jump right in on this one. I'm just too excited. So, first place, maybe not the first place, but the first place listed is the Island of the Dolls, Mexico City, Mexico. Second place, Machu Picchu in Peru, South America. Nazca Lands. I want to fly over the Nazca Land. Hell, fuck that name up. Sorry. The Nazca Lines in Peru. I want to fly over the Nazca Lines. And I want to see the carvings in the desert. That shit's amazing. Just to think about. I want to go to Israel and see Masada. It's a giant plateau out there with a city on it with a really intense history. I want to go to Petra. And I want to go to Jordan and see Petra, visit Petra. And I want to go see the pyramids in Giza. And I want to go tour around the city of Cairo, I guess. I want to be a tourist. I want to take pictures. I guess it's not listed here, but another place I'd want to go see is the Taj Mahal. And I believe that's in India. But yeah, that's it for now. That's all that's on my list. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. We're going to try to keep this ending super short. Thank you again for watching and tuning in. And if you're still watching now, fire. Because it's a long video, I know. But thank you for watching it all. Sub, like, and comment if you're not already subbed. Like and comment for sure, because I love to see it. And tune in for more music, gaming, and vlogging. It's about to be active all year. We got this whole plan thing that we're sticking to, a system that I have devised. And shout out to Gage Battle League too. February 21st, I'll be having an online battle with a guy named Graphic. I'm looking forward to it. So, let's get it cracking, y'all. Stay tuned and get ready. Peace.